Well, hello and welcome to Theology of Social Justice and Righteousness from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jefferson Williams, coming to you not from the remote location of Pontiac, Illinois, but from the remote location of a hospital room in Peoria, Illinois. My wife had a setback last night, so we are still here hoping to go home tomorrow, I hope. So if you would pray for that, that would be wonderful. So, week 3, we're going to be talking about an Old Testament view of social justice. You're going to read Watersdorf and Willis. You're going to read Zechariah, Amos, Micah, and Isaiah 10. So you're going to be focusing in on those texts. And then after that, you are actually going to be, it says, after recruiting the required portion of the biblical text, write a 3 to 5 page paper, double spaced, remember, synthesizing the teachings and principles that you picked up, incorporating the required textbook reading when you feel appropriate. Make sure this is in MLA formatting. Make sure you cite everything and have a works cited page. And we're going to kind of dive in. What does the Old Testament look like? What does Old Testament social justice look like? Okay? And then your discussion board, remember, your reading, in my view, your reading informs your discussion board informs the paper. I know that on Blackboard it kind of looks like it's backwards from that, but to me, what I want you to do is the discussion board informs your paper. So on the discussion board, you're going to actually talk about the theology of social justice in Old Testament and share any thoughts that you might have which were surprising to you. Have name 3 ways in which the Old Testament text you reshaped your view of social justice, and then obviously respond to 2 people. So this is a really cool week because obviously you're going to be in Watersdorf and read Willis, but reading the books of Zechariah, Amos, Micah, these are some minor prophets that most people don't read or skip over, but they have a lot to say about justice, and then Isaiah 10 as well. So I really want you to focus in on that reading this week and really kind of let it seep into your soul, and then you will be able to hopefully give some ways in which it reshaped you, because Scripture reshapes us as we read it. So that's it. That's what you're going to be doing this week, and I want to encourage you to remember that these papers and these discussion boards and everything you're doing, they do not replace your daily time with Jesus, right? Everybody nod your head. Right. So make sure that you're doing that. Make sure you're loving your wife or your girlfriend or your pet dog or whatever you have, that's in your life, or your parents or your siblings or whatever, and that you're spending time with Jesus. So that's it. The question of the week is very easy. Question of the week is this: when you were 10 years old, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a DJ. I did. I sat in my room forever practicing being a DJ. That's, REO Speedwagon, Journey, and whatever, Styx coming up next. And, I would practice all that. So 10 years old, what do you want to be when you grow up? So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, or prayer requests, please let me know. Please pray we can go home tomorrow. We would love that. So onward, upwards. Let's go.